90% of day traders lose money, and not because they're dumb or lazy. Many are actually smart and disciplined people, but the system they've been sold is built to fail. From emotional traps to over-leveraged accounts and false promises of quick profits, most traders don't even realize they're walking into a psychological casino where the odds are stacked against them. So I'm breaking down the real math behind day trading losses, the mindset that keeps smart people stuck, and the honest path that actually works if you care about long-term success. If you're ready to be a part of the selected few who actually succeed, let's dive on in. Brutal statistics no one shows you. A study from eToro tracked traders for 12 months, and nearly 80% lost money. Now imagine if 8 out of 10 pilots crashed their planes. Would you still think flying solo was a great idea? The worst part is that if you search trading on any social media, you'll only see one thing: winners. You see the guy with the Lamborghini, the screenshot of $10,000 days, the I quit my job success story. But what you don't see are the 1,000 people behind that person who lost their savings trying to do the same thing. In forex, about 70% of traders lose money every single quarter, and most of them lose their entire account within just 12 months. And in the crypto world, it's the same story. Only 10 to 15% of crypto day traders make consistent money, and nearly 80% lose money in their first year. This creates a massive illusion. You think everyone else is making money and you're the only one struggling. The reality is that almost everyone is losing, and you're just not seeing it because losers don't post their blown up accounts on Instagram. So is it just bad luck, or is there something deeper going on that makes trading so dang hard? Did you know that when you see red candles dropping, your body actually floods with cortisol, and suddenly you're panicking? Because if you think you study hard, practice, and follow your plan, success is inevitable, right? Well, that's not how usually it goes. And this is because the brain tricks traders in 3 fundamental ways that make trading one of the most challenging professions to master. First, your brain gets addicted to uncertainty. When you place a trade, you don't know if it's going to win or lose. And that uncertainty triggers dopamine. Yeah, the same chemical you get from slot machines. This is why some traders keep going on for 10 years straight, losing money the entire time. They're chemically hooked on chasing that next win. Second, your brain filters information incorrectly. Whatever happened most recently feels more important than it actually is. 3 green days in a row, and suddenly you think it'll never end. This is exactly what happened in 2021 during the crypto bull run. People thought it would keep going forever and got obliterated in 2022. Third, your brain feels pain way more than pleasure. Studies show traders feel losses about twice as intensely as equal-sized gains. So what actually happens? They sell their winners 50% faster than losers. They lock in tiny profits immediately, but hold on to losing trades way too long. What are they doing? They're hoping they'll come back. That's literally the opposite of what you're supposed to do. And let's not forget about our friend stress. Right? Who's got that? Because when you've got real money disappearing in real time, your body floods with stress hormones that shut down your ability to think clearly. That's when the revenge trading starts. That's when people blow up their entire account in one session. And look, if you appreciate someone telling you truth instead of selling you a dream, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post videos like this regularly. No BS, just what actually works and what you should know not to get wrecked by the market. Now, I know all of this sounds kind of brutal, but the game isn't broken. It's just built for someone else to win. But there's another path to build real wealth, one that actually stacks the odds in your favor. I've got to hand it to you because most people check out the moment things get uncomfortable, but not you. And that's good, because now we get to talk about the part that actually matters: how to make this work. Let me put it like this. An architect doesn't start building a skyscraper. They study design, they study structure and load-bearing calculations for years before the first brick is laid. Trading is architecture for your finances, and skipping the blueprint stage is how most traders collapse. So if you're serious about this, here are the 4 fundamentals every profitable trader silently follows. First, you need to start with education about market structure, not strategies. Look, everyone knows about market structure: swing highs, swing lows, support, resistance, trends. But this is important, but trading 101. Knowing about it and actually understanding how to use it for risk management are 2 completely different things. Most people rush past this to find the perfect indicator. That's precisely why they fail. Second, paper trade for at least 6 months before making a trade with real money. Even NASA doesn't launch an astronaut without running thousands of simulated missions first. You should treat your trades the same way as if you're training for zero gravity before you ever leave the ground. Now, I know that 6 months sounds like forever, but in doing so, you're preparing to prove to yourself and your brain that your strategy works consistently across different market conditions. You need data showing you can handle high volatility, low volume, trending, and ranging before you risk a single dollar. This is the best way to turn your execution into a mechanical and automated process before the greed and the fear kick in. Third, start ridiculously small when you do go live. Small losses teach you the exact lessons as big losses, except you actually survive to learn from them. This preparation phase is all about learning to manage your psychology with real money on the line. Fourth, find a mentor or accountability partner. You need someone objective who can call you out when you're breaking your own rules, because your brain literally can't see it when confirmation bias kicks in. Mentors will act like an external prefrontal cortex, keeping you rational when your emotions are screaming at you to take a revenge trade. Studies show that having an accountability mentor can reduce emotion in trading by up to 78%. And look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Even if you do everything right, trading is still one of the hardest ways to make money. But if you're serious about this, this is the only path that gives you a real shot. Now the question is, are you willing to do it the boring way, or are you still chasing the hype and the fantasy that social media tries to sell you? Truth is, day trading isn't the fast path to wealth that social media makes it look like. But if you're willing to put in the work the right way, there is a path forward. I've put some resources in the description below. I'm Raghee, and if you're serious about trading, I'll see you in this next video.